Once you've marked out your shield in pencil, then you'll want to apply some paint. For the large areas, you can use a larger paintbrush, and you'll want to gently spread the paint, making sure that you don't get a layer that's too thick. A good guide is that you'll be able to see that the grain of the canvas is still visible. Once you've painted the whole of the shield, then you'll want to come back to it later and do a second coat, just to make sure that you've covered all of the areas with the paint. Once you've got the bulk of the painting done, then you need to very carefully go around the line where the colours match. For this, take the lighter colour first, as if you go over the line, this matters less because you'll be able to paint over it. And very carefully with your brush, follow round that line, making sure to spread out the paint as evenly as you did with the larger brush, and getting all the way up to the edge, and making sure that even though you have to be very careful not to paint too far, that you are applying enough paint in the area, as it is very easy to end up missing small patches along the line for fear of going over. Once you've done a length of the lighter colour, then swap brush and take some of your darker colour, and even more carefully this time, paint along the edge so that they match up. Depending on the heraldry, if you do make a mistake at this point, it may not be the end of the world, as sometimes there will be a black line separating the two contrasting colours. However, if you have a heraldry where there is no black line, you have to be very, very careful. The trick here is to take your time. If this frequently takes multiple craft sessions, so don't worry if you seem to be going a bit slowly. This will just be an example, as you can see there are no particularly straight lines on this heraldry. But if you were to have a heraldry that was, say, a cross with lots of large straight lines, you can use a piece of masking tape stuck down on the shield, at which point you can paint along the line and paint slightly over the masking tape. And once you've spread the paint out nice and evenly and let it settle slightly, you can peel away the tape and you have a lovely straight line, which makes crosses and similar items much easier. If I were to then do a contrasting colour, I'd stick the masking tape back over the colour I've just done at the edge, and I would have the matching line that will protect the earlier colour.